Excuse me. Let's see a couple of posts so we can get started. There we go. How you doing there, Rusty Nail? So is it early tomorrow morning for you, right? Compared to my time, I mean. No, I had my time completely off. I thought you were like 10 hours ahead. So you're actually 15 hours ahead? Okay, tonight we got ourselves Umbrella Academy Season 1 Archive Box. You know, I was kind of surprised that this is only a single box. Usually they spread it all out into two boxes. So except for two of the relics and a base set and a sketch, everything is in here. So we have the auto relic of Aidan Gallagher. And that is the 6-case incentive. Guessing this is the case topper. Yeah, CT1. Matters much. Case topper. Here's the duel. Ellen Page and Emmy Raver Lampman. While I'm starting here, everybody that's watching right now live, or it's going to be watching it shortly after, we're trying to put together a Marvel Masterpieces break through e-Pack over in the Facebook group. So if you are in the group and you're interested, post right away, because they're down to only 17 cases. So M4 insert is over here, and Q4 insert. Here's the Aidan Gallagher full bleed. Come on, there we go. And RC9. At least these aren't as thick as the Discovery ones. The 138-point top loaders are really hard to come by right now. Those are definitely the 100-point ones. So now this is a base card. I haven't opened one of these yet, so it says that base set is not included. So I'm guessing there's just a couple of base cards to fill in the packs. All right, Zachary Bennett. And dual, Ethan Huang and Dante Albidone, or Albidoni, I don't know how to pronounce his name. So Neil, you're the only one that posted. Are you a big fan of this show? I actually have not seen it yet. Of course, problem is I don't subscribe to any of these channels that everybody is part of. Q6, TN5. Let's just put these all together. All right, RC4 relic. I'm so far behind. I actually just, well, not say just, my son and I, we've been watching Breaking Bad now. We're into season 3. Robert Sheehan and Cody Ray Thompson duel. Well, Nick, there definitely isn't enough people that posted so far. If I knew I had more than half of the spots taken, I would do it. But I mean, that's a lot of money for me to put out on a hope. The only thing I can say is that if I do it anyway, I at least know that that's not going down in price. There's not a base card. Acetate PC3. Love me acetate. Metal refractors. Ethan Huang. I mean, the only time I ever did it, and that I pre-bought, is I bought a case of The Walking Dead. That one break I keep trying, and that was only what was that, $300 that I've been sitting on. So not nearly. I mean, still $300, but definitely not 3,000. Q9. I like these museum inserts. The Heist at the Museum. They're cool. RC12. And it's cool. Yeah, actually, at least we got a word. I don't know if there's any real plain ones. And Cameron Britton. It's the one thing, you know, Rittenhouse definitely knows how to put together on the, you know, a nice looking set of cards. You know, their designs are, you know, relatively similar, but they're clean. There's acetate of Cha-Cha. Here's, so the printing plates, I guess, are in different packs. I'll wait till I get them all out. Here's a base card. Alyssa Gervasi. You know, I've only ever bought E-Pack once personally, and that was 2016 Marvel Masterpieces. So that was, you know, I couldn't pass up on that. They were such a great value. I wish I spent more, but I wasn't really. I don't know. I'm cheap. Sheila McCarthy. I love Hazel. Now on the where's the autographs? 29 autograph cards. Again, this is my first time opening up this, so I don't know. Timmy Hutt. No, I do not. I wish. That was a lot of fun. I wonder if there's any of that actually left. 2018 Walking Dead autograph. We opened a fair amount of it, and there was a couple of guys that were in all of our breaks that opened a lot on their own. Matt Beadle. I mean, I'm sure there's still some of it floating around somewhere. And going back to what you had said, Neil, you have to be careful on e-Pack. It can you can spend a lot of money without realizing it. Jordan Claire Robbins. And RC13. Am I going to do anything else before Picard? I don't know. It really it all depends on what's out there to open. These prices have been going so crazy. I find it so hard to justify. No, base card. That's another insert. Emily Pigford. You know, if there's something out there that the price isn't too crazy on, and there's very little of that right now. Now we could do more of this, because that break that I was trying to do originally was 2 archive boxes and a hobby case. So I still have a hobby case and another archive box that I can try a break of. Calm Fury. TJ McGibbon. Thing is like a hobby case, except for a sketch, which I mean the sketches on the whole that I've seen out of this are phenomenal. But except for a sketch or the two, hey Mike, how you doing? Except for the sketch or the two other relics, I mean the archive box is the way to go. Haven't talked in a long time. All right, so we got RC14. All right, make sure you post in the break thread too, Josh. How you doing? Eden Cupid, things slowing down for you? All right, we got 2 of the plates so far. Hey, Josh, I think it was you that was asking about it, but I found a archive box of Beyond RC5. It's I don't know how the come on, there we go. I don't know how the prices have been going with Beyond because it's, you know, dried up since it's a few years old now. And here we go, Ellen Page. It wouldn't be on blowout if we did. Because they're not the ones that have it. Murray Furrow. Yeah. That'll be the thing I'm really curious about. Because with Rittenhouse, they're usually pretty good about, they get their stuff ahead of time. So if they really are going to put out a season 2, they probably already have most of the autographs, especially people that signed in season 1. So if they got hold on, the soft sleeve that the printing plate was in, there we go. That's 3 of them. But if they do another release and Page is in it, how are they going to have the card listed? Because if they were already signed ahead of time, it'll still would have said Ellen. Sean Sullivan. Rainbow Sun Franks. That's a signature and a half on that one. You know, Josh, have the prices for singles on Beyond, have they been going up? Insert. Emmy Raver Lampman. Mary J she is not a signer in this. I would love to get her autographed. I think that'd be really cool. RC6. You got to slow down, Josh. You won't have anything left to collect. Blake Talabis. Yeah, I remember you saying you did. And there's the last printing plate. Cody Ray Thompson. If you're going to do 5 cases, you ought to just do 6, so that way you get the first incentive. And Peter Outerbridge. Well, I would think that with Gina Carano, depending on what they already printed, she has to be in at least the base set. I mean, she was part of the show. I'm sure that if she had any autograph cards, they're going to pull those. RC1. And Eden Cupid, Cameron Brodeur. Of course, knowing Topps, you know, because they however much money they might have spent already, maybe they, you know, they'd still put them in. I have no idea how that works, like what their contract with Topps is. I mean, with Disney. Sheila McCarthy and Cameron Britton. And RC2. Oh, come on. Insert. Colm Fiore, Jordan Claire Robbins. And RC3. Insert. Then we got RC7. And Robert Sheehan. You know, Josh, when you pick a set to do you enjoy, you know, partially, you know, ripping all those cases and putting the master set together, or would it be the same thing for you if you just bought a master set? Dante Albidoni or Albidone. I was just curious, like if you know, come across somebody, oh, I want to do Star Trek 50th, and then there's somebody selling a master set. Obviously, it takes part of the fun out of it. RC8. I don't know if you've ever looked on. I don't know if you've looked on. I guess Bushkill would be the biggest one I could think of. Justin Min, because they almost exclusively rip Rittenhouse, and they'll sell master sets. They even have is it Star Trek 50th or Star? I can't remember which one it is. I think they have a master set of the one that has the Roddenberry cut with it. And insert autograph and a piece card. Cameron Brodeur. Okay, yeah. I talk to him when I go. He sets up at the Philly show if they ever have it again. Okay, so that was all the packs, and then the last thing is we have our printing plates. Is card number 35. The day that wasn't. I'll show you the black printing plate. That'll be the easiest one to see what it looks like. How you doing there, Emerson? Okay, that's it. We're done. Short and sweet. All right, so again, over on Facebook, if you guys are at all interested in 2020 Marvel Masterpieces, if we can get enough interest before they're out of cases, they're almost sold out. At the time, there might only be about 10 cases left. So if I know there's enough interest, I will take a shot at it and pick up a case. But I need some interest in there. So go over to the Facebook group and post in if you want spots. Let's see, besides that, Garbage Pail Kids Food Fight is filling. I will be putting in Game of Thrones Iron Anniversary. Just trying to get a little bit of info. Since this one's kind of a weird release, it's sort of, I call it mid-level because price-wise, it's kind of in the middle of a standard hobby box and then one of like the Inflections or Valerian Steel was. But you get more packs than those, but less packs than a hobby box. So, and there's also is it 3 autographs or 2 autographs? I can't remember now. I know I think it's, yeah, it's a minimum of 2 autographs. So it sounds like some boxes will have 3. But anyway, just need to try and get a better grip on how some of these odds are going to shake out on these, and then I'll be putting in for breaks of that. I guess that's about it. If there's anything you're interested in trying to do a break on, especially if you can find anything, cheaper. A lot of the cheaper stuff, it's not really worth breaking, honestly. That's why it's cheaper. But anyway, if you see anything, shoot me a message. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and join the Facebook group, iFish73 Non-Sport Group Breaks. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next break. Again, we can put another one. I can put another one of these up after we're done with that, so we can keep running on this. At least this price is decent. So thanks again, and